Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is the 27th of March, 2021. My name is Kevin, and this is your daily message and meditation slash channeling. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to be here. I can't think of anything I've got to say off the top of my head. I'm trying to land something that may have happened to me. Not really. I had a good day yesterday, an early morning appointment, and then the afternoon was grounded. I popped in to get my hair cut with a gentleman in Cotswold, and then plotted about a store. I am quite amazed still in my daily comings and goings at how the world seems to be softening when it comes to if you're able to make eye contact with people. There's a softness about them, I've noticed. Or perhaps there's a softness about me that wasn't there before that I'm now noticing. A gentleness. Of course, that doesn't include when you get in your vehicle and you're traveling, because there are still those who feel that they are above the law and wanting to create mischief and mayhem. I don't know what quite to say about any of that energy other than I want to stay away from it. They remind me of out of control toddlers who don't know how to behave. So there's nothing you can do. And I only notice it when people are trying to get in line, whether it's the grocery store or trying to get in line coming up to a traffic stop, where they want to cheat and they want to push and they want to shove. But here's my take on that. How you are in one place is how you are in every place. If how you behave is how you behave is how you behave, that's how you are, truly. And it does take a while to change the habits and get past the conflict, which is really what today's message is about. Where are you conflicted? Who are you making right? Who are you making wrong? And does that really matter? To be honest, for me, staying in the you're right, I'm wrong, I'm right, you're wrong, keeps the conflict going. And at some point, we are being given these conflicts to learn. We can't really say that we're light workers, compassionate, for the love of everybody, if then there is these conflicts that pop up that we have to resolve. And it's a constant thing for me. There's the desire to be lightened, enlightened, go with the flow, be with whatever it is. That's ongoing. That's, I think, my life's purpose, to truly evolve from the perhaps person I may have been in another lifetime, and to change, evolve, and become lighter into who I am now, who I'm going to be. I think that takes some work. It doesn't happen overnight. It's recognizing where the conflict comes from, why there is conflict, what causes the behavior, where the behavior started, in order to break the habits and the cycles of a lifetime. No accident that the first card that popped up is manifesting miracles, and the archangel Orion. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting miracles in my life. Right now is the perfect opportunity. And if this card pops up, it's a card of blessings. Blessings on all levels. If you can see it, you can achieve it. You need to lift your levels up, as we've said many times before, to get it. There's a difference between the visualization and the manifestation. Esther Hicks calls it the vortex of contrast. Miracles are definitely instant, they're quick, they're fast, they happen all the time. This card says they're happening right now, and icing on the cake, you're in a position, we're all in a position to command what we want and to go after it. But you've got to be definite about what you want and put the fears of it to bed, which is why the second card that popped up is the Master Buddha. Now, the Master Buddha came in yesterday, but we weren't given this gorgeous manifesting miracles. So what does Master Buddha teach us? You know, the Master Buddha was sort of raised in opulence and in palaces and left to go out and seek what is out there in the world. What can I do? How can I be of service? And in that, realized, my goodness, there's a lot of suffering out here. Suffering that the Master Buddha never had encountered before. So it's a question of coming in and knowing to count your blessings. And that's great. To count your blessings, more blessings come. More blessings will come, and they truly do come, and they continue coming the more we're grateful for what we've got and how we got it, and the people that align themselves up to bring it to us. Things like the food that we eat, the groceries that we pack in our bags, the cars that we drive, the fuel that gets pumped into the gas stations, the people that bring the fuel to the gas stations so that we can just go pump and go. The brilliant engineers and IT people that keep all those machines running, the cyberspace people that try to keep us as safe as possible. All of this, we just take for granted and go about our business. We can count our blessings and be grateful for all of those lovely little nuances, which I don't do all the time, but I'm beginning to learn to do more. What it's done is it's removed a lot of conflict, because I've replaced the conflict with the gratitude, the blessings, the feeling of, oh, yes, that's good. And there are some things I think about without thinking and purchase without worrying. Like, I wonder what this is at the bottom of my screen. That I purchase without worrying about, just, go buy it. And there are other things I fret about, like the bills, like the monthly bills, like the credit bills. They give me cause for fret. Don't know why. It's all energy. I think perhaps it's linking the idea that somehow a debt, owing somebody, being obligated to somebody, being on the hook to somebody, being in that conflict somehow is linked to irresponsibility or lack of independence or lack of the ability to be unhitched from that burden. It feels burdensome to me. But then I have to go into, where is the burden coming from? Because is it really a burden? No. I mean, the banks, the credit people said, listen, I'd like to make some money by lending you some. So then you're like, oh, yeah, thank you for lending me what I needed to get what I wanted. Now I'm going to help you out by giving you this interest. But we've been taught the interest is terrible. You shouldn't be paying it. Okay. Just those conflicts. The point I'm making with that, and what the Master Buddha talks about, is be okay at accepting everything as it is. Put pay to the fear and the conflict so that you can enlighten. Because, every opportunity is going to come along with more conflict that will have to be resolved. And if you notice, you might have noticed, I don't know, can't speak for you. Again, I'm talking about you, but I don't know you. I've noticed that when I think that the conflict is done, and like, oh, I learned that and I got through it, well, here comes another one. It seems linked. And so goes the saying, I just got through doing this, and here's this. I just got through, finished with that, and here's that. Well, habits don't just go like this, bye-bye. It's how you handle what's coming. And by handling what's already been, not making it right, not making it wrong, just being as it is, and resolving the issue that you can lift, when the next issue comes, you're already equipped. You've already got the lessons. You've already got the toolbox. Oh, I'll just do that again. Whoop, lift. And then you keep replacing it with there's nothing but good in front of me. And then if there's another one comes along, the edge of it, the sharpness of it, the stab of it, the sting of it, the constant whirling around of conflict in your head, he said, she said, they did, they didn't, they have, they don't, begins to soften, because the miracle in it is the instant way you just, it's gone. Let it go, step over it. It's different when you're talking to someone who, because I had a question come up from somebody that says, well, there's all kinds of conflicts when somebody passes and they dies, and there's unfinished business, and they want their aunts, uncles, fathers, brothers, lovers, partners, whoever, who have crossed into the other side. They want them to know they're sorry about this and sorry about that and sorry about the other thing. Well, that's good, because when the person goes to the other side, they forgive everything. It's done. There is nothing to reconcile, which is in a way why that person doesn't readily come back around, because they've reconciled it. The other part of becoming part of spirit is it's all love. There is no conflict. So to come and want to connect with somebody in this life, knowing that it's going to create conflict, they don't do it. So there is no connection. So we have folks that say to me during readings, how can I not connect with aunt this one, or uncle that, or granny, or this one, or whoever? My answer back to them has always been, is there any conflict that you have to resolve? Typically there is. Is there any feeling that's negative, that's up here, that has to be seen, forgiven, and put pay? So the whole point of this entire message today, with these two cards and the interpretation of both of them, if you're at odds with somebody and the need is to want to rescue, or to make somebody else wrong, or to attack, or to accuse, or even to believe that you're the victim of somebody else's nonsense, there's no miracle that can come from that. You may as well be standing underneath a storm cloud raining down upon you, looking across the street that everybody else is in the sunshine. Who are you making wrong? Why are you making wrong? And how will that ever be right for anybody? You can be upset. We can be annoyed, frustrated. That's real, and their emotions. We have anger, sadness, fear, loneliness, like lonely, the feeling of lonely. We have that for a reason. We have that so that the feelings of love, the feelings of being cherished, the feelings of being honored, respected, become something we're grateful for. It's exactly the same. We have to have stormy days. The ground has to have water. The rivers have to have water. The streams have to have water. So much at one time, a bit much, but that's okay. We get it somehow. We're getting it. Anyway, it's time to read our weekly message, and then we'll get to meditation and see who comes with what message today. So I'm going to keep going as I have been going, one day at a time. So this is just not, I didn't turn this page, I swear. Some days it lines up right where it needs to line up. And I'm thinking in my head, when I do these pauses and my eyes go away from the lens of the camera, it's because I'm getting a message or I'm asking for a message. What do I need to know? Resentments hurt everyone. Resentments only hurt ourselves. Not true. Resentments can hurt others too. When we brood and allow resentments to brew and fester, we send negative, mean, hurtful, spiteful energy to others. The more consciously and vividly we do this, the more pain we can cause everyone. The more bonded we are to others, whether they're business associates, friends, lovers, or family members, the more powerfully our resentments can impact them as well as us. So if you're busy thinking resentful thoughts about someone close to you, on the job or at home, consider the harm that you're doing. The more powerful the emotions connected to these thoughts, and the closer you are to the person, the more damage you can do. You can sabotage the other person, keep him or her down. Even if you don't speak your resentments aloud, even if you try to hide the way you feel, the energy is there in the air, hurting both of you. Just as we focus on clearing the air we breathe of toxins, we need to cleanse the air around us at work, at home, from the toxins of fumes of resentment. Remember, when we harbor hate, jealousy, or rage, we connect to others in ways that hurt us all. Let's set others free. Let's release our resentments and reservations. Along the way, we'll set ourselves and our hearts free too. Let go. Do what the Master Buddha says. Just accept it and let it go. It's hard to do that, especially when what we believe has happened to other people that we love and we care about. That's challenging and difficult. Done. Time to meditate. Where's my crystal? There we go. I'm going to use a citrine this morning. I don't usually share this, but I usually have a crystal in my hand when I'm... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Bringing in the light. I've noticed lately since the time change that I'm a little bit later. So I'm still catching up on the hour that we pushed forward. I don't know if I'll take the 5 months or 6 months or 7 months to catch up, but who knows? All right, so feet flat on the floor. Take a big breath in. Release it out. Take a scan of your body with your breath. Let your thoughts settle down. Move through your body from your feet. You can wriggle your feet, move up to your calf muscles and your shin bones. Take a little gander at what's happening in your knee joint. How does it feel? Does it ache? Move to both thighs, left to right thigh. The bones out to the muscle, out to the skin. Allow your attention to rise to your tailbone, your root chakra, into your second chakra, known to many by the color of orange, the procreation space, the creative space, the playful place. Move into your belly, your solar plexus, where all of your organs, or most of them, are. Breathe loving light into this space. Loving light into your intestines for digesting your food, your liver for filtering it, your kidneys for filtering your liquids. Pancreas producing insulin to take care of your sugars. All the inner organs that work independently of your thought. Move your attention to your heart muscle, your chest cavity, your lungs, your rib cage, that beautiful construction of bones, cartilage, that gently take care of those precious organs, allowing your chest to expand and contract with every breath and your heart to beat blood, oxygenated blood throughout your body. Move into your shoulders and your third eye center, all the way up to the crown of your head, and fill that area of yourself with the violet flame. And just relax deeply with your breath. Relax deeply with where you are. Relax your eyes, relax your hands, your shoulders. We'll start off with a prayer of protection. You can say it after me, or you can hear it into your heart and send it into your soul. Thank you, Archangel Michael and the Master Jesus, for cutting the ties that bind me to people, places, situations, stories, drama, nonsense, and gossip. And any other energy I no longer need, no longer want, or no longer serves my purpose. And thank you for cutting those ties and binds right now. So it is, so shall it be. I declare that I am safe and I am free. Bring your hand to your heart, and again, you can say it out loud. You can hear it with your inner ears and send it to your heart. I am the keeper of my mind and my body. Wherever love flows, fear is a stranger, and love is flowing within me, throughout me, around me, below, above me, below me, and out to the sides of me in all directions. Bring your mind to a state of gratitude, a state of grace, a gratitude for your blessings. See the light of the ethers, the Father heavens coming down and settling in your heart. Like a searchlight, source energy, recharging your spiritual batteries, connecting you even stronger with divine energy. Now we'll bring our devotional prayer to ask the angels to come. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters, and all the Christed energies of the universe. Thank you for reminding me that you're present and you're with me, and for revealing what I need to know, what I need to share, what I need to give. I am willing to listen and to receive. So be it, and so shall it be. Whew. Hello, everybody. Good morning, wherever you are. Could be afternoon, could be evening. It is good to be here. It's good to feel you. It's good to see you. We are part of the Miriam energies, the Miriam angels. Divine devotion is the order of today and the message that we have for you. Devote some time of your day to your divine cause, your divine life, your path, the pathway of life that you're on. We're now entering into the spring-like energy where things are coming to life. And with the spring, there are still areas of the debris that's still left. And that's why we've come to speak to you today. Sometimes the message seems repetitive, on and on and on and on and on and on and on about the same thing. The message we have for you today is to draw upon the divine light of heaven, the cosmic light. Let it shine throughout your being. Become one with that energy that puts you here. If you're on this meditation and you're learning from this person, it's time to offload the anchors of hurt, of blame. It's time to lift the energy and be forgiven. The only person condemning you is yourself. Stop condemning yourself. When you come across somebody who perhaps has hurt you, seek out the intention of how this happened. Sometimes the root of what's happened is coming from a different direction. Sometimes the root of the hurt and the anger and the resentment and the feelings that you've been discussing this morning comes from another place and time involving completely different people. Know that just like the oceans, the debris will float up to the surface. Some of you may have experienced periods of your life where great emotions overtake you. You're filled with this feeling that you can't hold back tears. Let them go, let them flow, let them out. It is a cleansing for you to cry. That's why tears are there. Even in the depths of anger, we have tears. We get mad and angry and tears come. It's a cleansing. Those of you who have children, who've watched children, they quickly have a fit. They quickly get frustrated and scream and frail their arms and legs. Their spirit is in toil and turmoil, frustration. It's highly likely they're tired and need a nap. Then you turn into an adult. You haven't had a nap in a long time. Haven't had a bath in a long time. Not to say you don't bathe, but sit in a tub of cleansing water. Let the troubles that bind you to the earth disappear. Every day I hear the prayer of cutting the ties that bind to people and places and all of those things that you do. And then you go out the door and there's more conflict coming. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. But does it really come? Or are you expecting it to come? What are you expecting? What do you want? When what you expect doesn't happen, do you blame somebody? There's the conflict right there. Many things, many miracles come all the time for you. But very seldom do you acknowledge it. Say, oh, I got a bonus. Thank you for the bonus. Oh, I found a penny. My goodness. Thank you for the penny from heaven. Oh, I found $1. 100 pennies. Wow. I am enriched and increased by these 100 pennies in this note. No, we don't do this. What tends to happen is the opposite. It's not enough. Want more. Deserve more. Entitled to more. You should give me more. I need more. All I've come to say, or we've come to say, or we've come to share is we're delightful that you're doing this work, lifting, vibrating, and there are some work that does take a bit more effort. Seek out your conflicts internally. Seek out the reason why you have the conflict. Seek out the intention for the conflict. Who does it help and who does it hurt? The magical miracle will occur if you have the courage to step into your vulnerability, to perhaps send a card. It's Easter, might be a good time. Perhaps send an email with an Easter greeting. It's Easter. Perhaps you use the season of the Easter to say, new beginnings, I want to ascend from this place of conflict. And I want to offer my hand in friendship, or offer my condolences, or offer my regrets. Let that go. That is your intention, to heal the wounds that bind you to the conflict. Your intention is not to expect whomever you have the conflict with to forgive you. It may take a moment for that to happen, but know the true intentional blessing of sending the note or making the contact has karmically healed that resentment, which is the entire purpose. It's been our pleasure to come, and it is time for us to go. We shall speak again soon. Lots of love. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Just honor yourself for the ability to be able to see what you see. Honor yourself for the ability to be vulnerable and courageous, and for putting pay and putting to sleep any of the unrest. We are at a point where the miracles of blessings are coming, but we have to upload, offload, and let go of what our conflicts are. Lift your thumb knuckles up to your third eye center. together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you so much for letting me come into your living rooms, your bedrooms, wherever it is that you see me every day. I get a lot out of this. I am learning a lot from the spirits that come and speak. I hope that they teach you a lot. Have a great Saturday. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.